Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Dragon Quest III. When we last left off, we had traveled from Ramari out to from Ramari down the peninsula to the village of what the heck was it called? Asham, I believe it was. And from there, in search of the magic key. We learned instead that the information from the magic key could be gained from a sage in a temple to the south there in a poisonous swamp. Like that sage, they pointed us in the direction here of Isis, or the town of Isis, which in turn has pointed us from to the north of Isis. The little oasis always puts us into that little mini map. But from the town of Isis, we travel to the north, fighting some occasional enemies along the way. Crystal actually cooperating with her chain whip. Very nice. Okay, come on, kitty cats. There you go. Alrighty. Anyway, as I was saying, travel up here to the pyramid. Now this is an interesting little dungeon. There's a couple of different things that can be done here, and we'll probably be coming back here later on, because there's a really good treasure that is in... It's not a hard place to reach, but if you take it, it's cursed and the encounter rate goes completely nuts. And we really don't have any use for that item right now anyway. So it'll be easier to get from earlier on, or from later on in the game. But it's also not much use to us now. In addition, there are some traps. Thankfully, the traps aren't super hard to deal with. They just drop you into this little basement area. Shades. Don't think we've encountered those before. Or at least not on camera. I think I fought some of them while I was grinding after that stupid tower. But Shades. Level 30 enemy has 70 HP, 18 MP, 63 attack, 75 defense, 50 agility, and gives 743 experience and 31 gold. They can cast Crackle, the second level of ice magic, and have a 1 in 128 chance of dropping a Thorn Whip. In addition, they have a pretty solid resistance to most things, including a 1 in 16% chance of evading attacks. So yeah, this is going to be fun. They're basically kind of the idea of an evasion tank. Like they aren't very durable, but they can be, well, hard to hit in a sense. Okay, that is not the same shade then. So that just dropped. One moment, I think... Okay. So... that enemy, while describing, I think, might be mistaking the guidance. Whatever. But yeah, the pits just drop you into the basement. It's not hard to find your way back to the actual entrance here. Weirdly, though, you apparently... Weird. Okay, anyway. But the actual path through this dungeon... There's a lot of treasure. Most of it, a lot of it is empty, though. So if I remember correctly, double check. Yeah. And that's not even including the fact that there's also something to be wary of. But yeah, it's the treasure chest on this floor are all the ones that are empty. So there's actually if you go, we went to the left, if you go to the right, there's a treasure chest there. Taking the left here will take you to a set of 3 treasure chests, but those are all empty. What I'm going to do is walk over here, go down the stairs, and this takes you to a confusing and obnoxious floor. There's actually 2 ways out of here. And okay, let me make sure I'm remembering the way through. Yeah, because there's the way forward, and then there's a way that it leads to some extra treasure. And this is the way to that. Because the thing with this dungeon is that, as you can see there's a lot of paths that it looks like they're going somewhere, and then they come to a dead end. And then we got a Seed of Wisdom. Let's see. 17, 46, 45. Yeah, we'll give it to Layra. 3 points, very nice. And put those, put that item in the bag. But more importantly, coming into this direction, we have these stairs here, which lead... Well, this actually leads back up to the first floor. And there's a couple of treasures here. And let me make sure one of these is worth mentioning. Okay. So, this one. We get a mini medal. Very useful. And then... Cool, I accidentally closed the map that I had. That's fine. Yeah. Because one of these is empty. And the other one... let me double check. Because this early, these things can mess you up if you're not careful. Oh, actually, I'm in really good shape here. Alright. The treasure chest is actually a canna box. So, canna boxes. These things are actually fairly strong. Level 25, 120 HP, 0 MP, 200 attack, 55 defense, 67 agility. They have 137 experience, 60 gold, and can land critical hits and put the party to sleep. They also have a stupidly low chance, 1 in 2048, of dropping a Cypress stick. They also resist most spells. The only spells that they don't have like a heavy resistance to are Ice, Wind, Electricity, Fuddle. Oh, they actually not too. They aren't overly resistant to sap. That might actually be useful. Anyway, let's see. None of those spells aren't doing any good. So you keep attacking. You keep attacking. The problem is their attack is really the hard part. Sap could help, but it's probably going to do better to have them attacking. And yeah, they can just fuck you up like that. Crystal's dead. Crystal is dead. So you just got chewed in half. Oh no. So yeah. Canna boxes. Don't mess around with those things if you can avoid it. Alrighty. I knew they were hard, that they were relatively hard enemies. I forgot just how hard they were. Alright. Let's see if we can get out of here really quickly. Actually, wait, don't we have a vial of holy water somewhere around here? Yes, we do. The regular enemies aren't too hard, but we're 2 characters down, and again, I'm one of those people who just like you level your party evenly. Level up, like, games that have the whole mechanic of, like, people that aren't in the party don't gain experience points annoy the hell out of me. Because it's like, it's just obnoxious. Like, okay, well, I'm trying to level the party evenly. Then you're constantly swapping around your party, and then, oh, well, this character, and then you put this character in, like, oh, they're like 10 levels lower than everybody else, and especially like, okay, well, then just don't swap your party around. Yeah, until you need that one character, like, the story forces you to use them. I'm like, oh, shit, well, we're doomed. Get into the town. Priest was up here, right? Yeah. Alright, we actually have to talk to him, not to the counter. Alright. Nope, no need to... By the way, I forgot to mention, between videos, ended up picking up... what did I pick up? I believe it was the Iron Shield for Labra and... something else. Iron Helmet for John, I think? I don't remember. Ended up upgrading, like minor upgrades to armor. Not anything major, but occurred to me as we were passing by the shops, like, oh hey, I probably should mention that. And then we'll make our way back to the pyramid. Go. Alright. Avoid the traps. Go this way. And the actual path forward is a bit easier. And you just have to go this way to these stairs up. Which then lead... I believe we can... Okay, that's right. Overtoad. Okay. Obviously upgraded frog style enemy. The Overtoads. Level 11, 38 HP, 30 MP, 49 attack, 37 defense, 18 agility. They get 70 experience, 23 gold. They can cast Snooze and have a 1 in 64 chance of dropping a Thorn Whip. And not anything super amazing as far as resistance is. Tasha, you attack. Jump. Whoosh. There we go. Like Crystal keep trying to run without us. What do you try to keep running, Crystal? Eastmost and westmost, right? Nope. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. I forgot about that. You press the wrong buttons. Those will drop you through the floor. Okay. Actually, wait, no. Eastmost and westmost. That would have been one of the right buttons, but I had it in the wrong order. Correctly. That's the children's nursery rhyme, as was kind of hinted. Tells you the secret to how to open the chest, or how to do things here. Mummies. Kind of a whole new enemy type there. Predictably enough. Well, for this game, we end up fighting some of those in the previous game. Well, actually, no, didn't we have the mummy phase? We were fighting earlier. Okay, no. That was just I must have been thinking of Dragon Quest 2. Anyway, mummies. As far as what they are, level 13, 55 HP, 30 MP, 60 attack power, 35 defense, 200 agility, 82, and they give 82 experience, 36 gold. They can do a critical hit, call for help, and have a 1 in 64 chance of dropping holy water. They have basically no resistances though, so they can be somewhat easy to take out, but yeah. And yeah, when they call for help, they bring in a walking corpse. Which walking corpses are level 16 enemy, 98 HP, 0 MP, 67 attack power, 16 defense, 20 agility, give 120 experience, 15 gold, and they don't really have much going on for them, as far as they can basically defend or just spend their turn not doing anything. They are a bit tough as far as like normal enemies, but not super great, or not super deadly. Go. So west or eastmost and westmost. Okay. Frog legs! I've never had frog legs. Like, you always hear that as one of just weird foods, but like, I don't know, frog legs. Then again, there's not a lot to them. Then again, this coming from a guy who was eating pig's feet complaining about, I don't know if they'd be good, there's not much to them. Hello? Pig's feet, as tasty as they are, you work for that little bit of meat to get off of that, or to get off the bone there. The sound of a stone grinding against stone can be heard in the distance. And go. Ah, Bago laughs. Okay, is that what I think it is? Okay. Yeah, I think that is what I was thinking it is. Anyway, level 11, 40 HP, 255 MP, with 15 attack power, 37 defense, 64 agility. They give 5 experience, 350 gold, and they have a whole bevy of spells they can use. Dazzle, Decelerate, Fizzle, Heal, Kabuff. They can do a weird dance to drain your part or drain character's MP, and they can drop a Seed of Resilience with a 1 in 64 chance. They also resist basically all magic and have a 1 in 4 evasion chance. So that's fun. Thankfully, they don't do with their low attack power. They aren't going to really be hurting you. But if they decide to just go crazy with their magic, they've got stupid amounts of MP and a bunch of debilitating spells. There we go. Okay, he's down. Let's see, that should take it out. I was hoping to take out all three. Then again, John and Layra attacking should be enough to take them out. Yep, there we go. Alright. Ooh, Layra and John are both starting to run a little low on HP, though. John just did get a level up, so that's useful. HP up by 2, Agility plus 3, Luck plus 4, Strength plus 2, Resilience, and Wisdom plus 1. Ah, new learned Fizzle. Very nifty. Yeah, but that should be good. Alright, and as for these chests here... let's see. One of them is... well, they're both going to be useful, but one of them is going to be more useful than the other. First, we'll open this one. It gives us Seed of Resilience. Of course, useful. Let's see. 37, 28, 28, 29. Actually, Natasha's going to get the most out of that. Oh, plus 3 even. And this other one? The Magic Key. So, we now have the Magic Key. It's pretty nifty, right? However, there is more in this dungeon. It's all completely optional. As I said, there is something we'll probably be coming back here later on, but these upper floors aren't super challenging. So we'll go ahead and deal with them here. But there's some additional treasure to be found. Mostly in the form of some seeds, money, stuff like that. But there are a few other things that are worth picking up. Actually, yeah. If you go the other direction, you saw there's a path, and that does lead to stairs as well. Both these lead to here, just the other side of that. And actually, probably should use the magic key, because you need the magic key to open that. Now, these treasure chests, not quite as bad as the canna box, but they will. A sinister, disembodied voice floats eerily through the air. Who dares defile the treasures of the mightiest of monarchs? Who dares disturb our slumber? Then you have to fight some mummies and some... oh, mummy boys, actually, okay. These mummy boys are kind of just weaker mummies. Level 12, 35 HP, 0 MP, 55 attack power, 49 defense, 19 agility, 73 and gives 73 experience, 25 gold, can drop a medicinal herb, and can perform critical hits. So, you know, not super tough. Okay. So all that strategizing is for naught. And we got a Seed of Strength. Let's see. Yeah, give it to Crystal. That was not much of a gain. And yeah, each time you open one of these treasure chests, it does the same thing. You have to fight some mummies. Thankfully, as I said, they're not super strong, but it can be a bit tedious going through all of them. But there's a total of 11 chests there. Actually, 12. 12 chests. Alright, Crystal, gotta try and run from the fight. Really, Crystal? You gonna do this? You gonna do us that way? Tasha got a level up. Very nice. Oh, wow. 13 HP, 3 MP. 4 agility. Or plus 4 agility, plus 3 to strength, resilience, and luck, and plus 1 to wisdom. Morning Star. Correctly, that is going to be a good weapon for John. Okay, not as great as a boost as I thought it would be, but still. Yeah, equip that. And then, can anybody get anything out of John's lance? Nope. Yeah, because it's 12 chests here. And it gives the same message each time as well, so that's fun. But, well, as far as the item that you can get for that, what I've got here. Yeah, you can get some money. Let's see, of course, seeds. Interestingly. Okay. So this should actually be interesting. Apparently, the treasure table there has changed from what the one I'm referencing is, because the Morning Star isn't on there. So this should actually be interesting, seeing what treasures that we can get. A seed of agility. Alright. Let's see. I'll give it to Layra. Actually, no, we'll give it to John. Since he has a higher level but has a lower stat. Oh, there's actually more of them here. Okay. It should still be about the same number of them. And Crystal just fell asleep. That's cool. We also had the... I'm confused. Actually, no. Layla and John. And Crystal can focus on attacking the multi-targeting there. Which is apparently not asleep. I'm not sure what happened there. Like, she got an attack, but then it also did the little message like she did her just fall asleep in the middle of a fight thing. I'm not sure what happened. That was weird. Crystal got a level up. HP plus 5, MP plus 3, plus 7 to luck, plus 3 to resilience, then plus 1 to strength, agility, and wisdom. And 112 coins. Ah, there we go. She starts juggling and accidentally throws one of the balls at the enemy. Ooh. And yes, as I said, the desperate attack basically guaranteed out crap John did. Magical skirt. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, boost Natasha's defense a decent amount. Boost Crystal's by a little bit. I mean, Natasha's got crazy defense. So now Crystal is wearing a magical skirt. Okay, Crystal is the only one who can wear the leather kilt. Interesting. Alright, so John dead. We're going to actually... Interesting thing here. Yeah, nose for treasure. Quick thing, just proof of concept. What nose for treasure does. Has a nose around for treasure. There are 7 chests left on this floor. That's basically what the spell does. It tells you how many treasure chests there are left on a given floor. Garish Garb. And immediately she gets rid of the magical skirt by upgrading. Cool. Okay. Which means I might as well give this to Natasha. Come to here, and we're at the top of the tower. And we can walk off the edge. Hence why I did that rather than going backwards to it. To get us out, because we were closer to the actual exit. And let's go get John revived. And then there's actually, now that we've got the magic key, kind of a little thing we can do here in this town, or well, in the castle more so. But we have to wait for nighttime. So let's, first things first, get John revived. Probably do Natasha first. Oh well. Maybe that here aren't too strong, so we should be fine. Wait, did the Morning Star count as a whip? I thought it... No. That could explain then slightly the confusion I had a while ago. Yeah, okay. The Morning Star is a whip. Okay. Like, I know Morning Stars are kind of, well, more a flail than a whip, but, like, that is what they, like, legitimately are in a lot of ways, but I didn't expect that from this game. Because it wasn't clearly called out as a whip. Alright, cool. We're good at dealing with groups of enemies here right now with this party and our equipment. Then very nice. All the multi-targets go against those stupid cats. As I said here in waste turns, well, not waste turns, but just like make turns go longer than they ostensibly need to. Cats. Okay, so that's that. Time for magic. Actually, probably use Frizz there. Since it's single targeting. I'd have to double check the damage between them. Oh yeah, that's right. Those cats cast Fizzle. I forgot about that and wasn't paying attention. That's great. Now he's going to sit here and keep buffing his defense to the point where we can't actually hurt him. Come on, somebody get a critical hit. That also works, okay. Nope. Alright, everybody focus on this stupid crab first. Before he gets too beefy and can just like, nope, I don't think damage is a thing that exists anymore. Actually, it's kind of already at that point. So let's actually Frizz, and then everybody else focus on the cat. Of course, you had to resist that spell, didn't you, you stupid jerk? Critical hits is nice, isn't it? Alright, evening. So it shouldn't be too much longer then. This is quite a large party here. Yeah, one thing with the way, I don't think I've mentioned it before, but the way that critical hits are handled in the series in general, but obviously since this is part of the Dragon Quest series, this game, it's the way that they work is that basically, your defense stat is just basically removed from the equation. Oh, yeah, crap, our healer looks on. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay. Anyway, as I said, with critical hits, what it does is basically it does a it reduces or it removes the defense from the damage equation. So in essence, whereas it's normally something, what is it? Attack plus strength times 4 over defense minus 2, I think it is, or something like that. I don't remember the specific formula. Obviously it changes from game to game, but actually, give me one moment here. It's actually not that hard to find this one online. There we go. There's actually an article somebody wrote a while ago, kind of with the whole idea of how damage forms and what they can, or how they would work. Yeah. Okay, now it's attack strength minus opponent's defense over 2, and then divide that by 2. Basically, you do a critical hit, and it's just attack strength divided by 2. So yeah, that's 67 damage. So it would be guaranteed 34. That can't be right. I don't know. That's, if I remember correctly, I think Dragon Quest VIII, I remember once looking up the damage formula. That's the kind of stuff that I do. If you haven't paid attention in these playthroughs of stuff, I math and the game. Oh, that ain't good. Okay. This is whoosh. There we go. The fact that the least amount of damage capable of being done. Oh no. Okay. I think we can live with this. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I actually just found the damage formulas for Dragon Quest III. And I wasn't too far off base. It's attack minus defense over 2 times a random number. That's why some of the numbers we're getting aren't high enough to make sense, or are too high to make sense of for just the basic thing. I forgot about the randomization factor and things. Though with critical hits, it actually has a formula for that here. With that random factor, though, as far as for the normal attacks, there we go. For normal attacks, it's a number between. It tends to vary between. It's basically the random number that it comes up with is going to be between 102 and 153, and then it divides that by 256, which is the overall random number that it gives at the end of the formula. Whereas for critical hits, it's just your attack power multiplied by a random number between 54 and 64 over 64. So basically, like I said, it removes the... It's a little bit more complicated than I described it as, but the basic idea still holds. That is basically damage without having to utilize, or damage with... It basically removes the defense out of the damage equation. I wonder what she says if you don't have any male party members. I do not know what business you think you have here, but I would ask you to politely leave. Heaven alone knows what manner of malicious rumor will arise if you are seen here. There we go. I am pleased that you thought to visit me under the cover of darkness. Many are the suitors who come to the palace under false pretenses. I cannot lightly grant you an audience lest they take encouragement from my kindness. Alas, I fear I can do little for you, but allow me to at least present you with a small gift. Search the floor behind the head of my bed and you will find it. A prayer ring, which, as in the previous game, can be used to restore MP. So that's pretty useful. And in addition, there are, of course, spots we can now go by having this ring that we couldn't go to, or couldn't go previous, or not this ring, sorry, with the key that we have now that we couldn't before. Including the royal treasures here. Actually dump that into the inventory. Dump that in the inventory. Let's actually equip. A Seed of Wisdom. 72 gold coins. Silk Robe. And the Ruby Wristband. Let's see. Once again, Seed of Wisdom we'll give to Layra. Ah, that's right, okay. Ruby Wristband changes the personality, that's what that is. Forgot about that. Yeah, the Ruby Wristband, which changes your personality to Show Off. Which Show Off is 5% bonus to Strength and to Wisdom, while getting a 5% penalty to Luck and Resilience and a 10% bonus to Agility. Not bad, but that I wanted to transfer it, put it in the bag. Alright. And so, well, with that, we've now got the magic key. Worth it to take a quick look back through prior areas of the game and see what we can now find with this new key. And, well, I don't know, probably should figure out where to go next, shouldn't we? Well, first thing we should do is go to the inn, definitely. It's late, and we should call it a day. So tune in next time where we're going to be, well, exploring around with our new toy to see what we can find with it. Until then, though, as always, later, folks.